Hey guys, how's it going? Wanted to just do a quick blog. I just did some parties the last couple days for name painting. And when I charge for parties, my rate is $125 an hour, so usually parties are around $300-$400. So it's quite a bit of money, I don't think it's cheap. I think it's actually quite expensive. I charge a pretty high rate for my work, and because I think it's good work and it's worth it and stuff. And when my clients book me, I think that they're probably really rich clients who live in like Newport Beach or something, like really like ritzy neighborhoods. But a lot of times when I go to my clients' events, I realize, wow, like they're just normal people. I mean, I remember the first event I went to, like they had like a clubhouse rented out, but afterwards I went to go deliver some artwork, and I was like, wow, they just live in a small condo. It's hard to find parking in the neighborhood. And yesterday I was at a place where they were just living in condos and just residential, not like mansions or anything. They're just regular people, and I'm just so astounded and their parties were super awesome. Like the host was super generous with like a bunch of food and stuff like that, and I'm just so surprised they're willing to spend that much money on their friends and family and stuff, and a bunch of guests, because that's a lot of mouths to feed. And I was just having a conversation with my mom about this, how it's not really in our culture to it's not really in our culture to like, we don't spend it on friends as much because we're not as close with friends. But I think it would be really cool if I spent more energy and effort on my friends and family. And I think one thing I want to talk about is give without expecting anything in return. And I feel like the people who hire me, like I feel like they're really generous and they're really giving. Like after they pay me, they also give me like a tip a lot of times, like $20, $30, like pretty, it's 10%, but I still think it's really generous because you're already paying so much. And I feel like they give without expecting any return, and they're so generous they've invite some 20, 30, 40 people over sometimes, like all the clients. And I feel so blessed to not just have the business, but to meet people of a different social circle or different social type. Like they're really, I guess, social and family oriented people, and myself not so much. And just a personal reflection blog and stuff. Sometimes I have problems recently with, I give, right, but I expect something in return. And so does my mom. She expects something in return a lot of times. She was just complaining that a lot of times she'd treat her friends out for dinner, for Chinese food or whatever. And then the typical etiquette is that they would treat them back. But sometimes her friends, they wouldn't bother to do that. So she would kind of get, okay, I just won't have dinner with them anymore. So you're basically cutting off your friends, and then they don't buy you dinner back. And I guess it makes sense from a financial standpoint. But if everyone you have this expectation, you'll end up with no friends, like my mom. Sorry, mom, but it's the truth. But yeah, recently I've bought gifts for some friends, and I guess sometimes I expect so much in return that I ended up not giving to them, and I just have a bunch of gifts in my closets. I want to get rid of them and learn how to give without expecting in return. Or if you want something in return and it's business, set it up, make it clear that it's business. They're different. Make it business if you want it to be business then, or whatever. Okay, yeah, there you go. Bye.